Alright, I don't know what happened. Things be happening here all the time and I don't know why. But we just work with them here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. Hope you all are doing well here. I'm just trying to get things organized as best as I can for this game today. But life be lifin'. And I be adultin' and all that other great stuff. Just closing out some things that I don't need open right now. I can't wait till I can upgrade my computer to its full extent here. Like, in all seriousness here. Quit that right now. Okay. But I hope you all are enjoying your Wednesday. I did post here. What was the point of a stream checklist if I didn't do it? Man, my life is a confusing hot bundle of mess right now. But that's just because I just got off of work and I had to be to work at 6 a.m. and it is now 4 o'clock. So I am wholly roughing it right now. I should probably close the door, but the cats will scream if I do. Anyways, today we are going to be playing Monster Hunter Stories for the day here. Because... Oh, I just realized I don't have my... You know what? It is what it is. I do not have my chat bubbles on. I gotta turn those back on too, but that is a-okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Anywho, we're gonna be trying Monster Hunter Stories today because, as you guys probably all know, I am a big, huge fan of anything Monster Hunter related. So I'm gonna be playing the game today about this. Like, it's kind of like, I guess you can kind of consider it like a cozy-ish type of game. And sorry, I just saw my cat run in the screen across the back of the hallway there. You know what? He's doing cat shit, and we'll let him do his cat shit and call it a day. He's living his best life, and we'll let him have his great time. I don't know what he's doing back there, but whatever it is he's having a great time with it. Anyways, I guess it's supposed to be a cozy game instead of like hunting the monsters. We're supposed to be like taming the monsters and making them kind of like our friends instead. So I feel like that's gonna lead into like cozy territory, kind of like almost like farming sim-ish, if you know what I am saying. That's what I feel like it's leaning towards here today. Also, we'll see though. Fingers crossed today that also all my notifications are working, because after I got off a stream the other day, I made sure I updated my ads. I made sure I updated my notifications here, so hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly. I don't want anything to crash and burn, at least let's hope not here. But let's go ahead and get into the game. I've been so excited. I've been waiting to play this all week here. So let's go. See, I'm gonna move my screen over here. And we are gonna jump into Monster Hunter as soon as I pull it up. Alright, gonna pause the music for now and switch on over to gameplay. Alright. Hold on. We have a problem here. Why is it? Hold on. Am I tripping? Yeah, for some reason, everything is coming out of my other monitor that I picked up here today, so everything should be coming out of my headphones. I don't. Give me a sec here. Personalization, system, sound. Okay, headphones. Okay. Give me a sec here. Why is the game coming out of that instead of out of my whatchamacallit properties. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That is so weird. Hold on, maybe I just need to close out the game and pull it back up. Give me a second. That might be the reason, because I started it earlier before everything was set up and good to go. So let me just try that instead, because things be happening here. Okay, let's try something. There you go. I was like, what the heck happened? Alright, I can hear it now. Perfect. Don't know what was happening. Well, I know what happened, but okay, create. Give me a second. I'm also have to close the door really quick. I'll be right back. And we are back. Okay, that should work now. Hopefully, it doesn't do anything to my sound like it usually does here, but we'll see. We will see. All right, let's get started here. Age verification. You don't need to know that. Oh, can I just? I could lie and shave off a like year or something like that, but that's okay. Yes. Okay. I want it full screened. Thank you, because for some reason it was not full screen. All right, and I think we are good. Headphones. Volume. Okay, I think we're good. All right, everything's been set up. I don't have any add-on content. Okay, no clue what's happening.
Ancient days, now long ago. Lived those who learned to bond and grow with any monster they should know.
Oops, sorry, my camera was not on.
Riders. Those who forge bonds with monsters.
Oh, there's a lot happening within like the first few seconds. Ooh, so much action within the first 5 seconds. fighting a Tigrex is ridiculous. It's insane, even. Y'all, my bad. I didn't even turn on my lighting. Today was like not a great day for this today, huh? I was so unprepared with my life today. I was like, I didn't even turn on the lighting. Haha.
Wait up!
Hey, bestie. This is just the we're just. Ooh, when I can write this moment. Boop. There should be game audio because it's saying that it's playing the game capture, and I even turned it up.
In ancient days, now long
Give me a
ago,
second.
lived those who learned to bond and grow with any monster they should know.
Give me a sec here.
The people there
Okay,
would
I
call
was
them
like,
so.
wait. Is it me again? Am I a problem? Because this stream started off
Rider,
really interesting today for me. Okay, how do we skip past
those
this?
who forge bonds with monsters.
I just went through this cutscene. How do I skip past it? Okay, there we go. I was like, I just went through this. I wasn't clicked on the screen. That was my issue. So today's start of the stream was kind of like so much happening today because one, my game sound started coming out of my monitor and I'm getting poked in the eye by
When
these bangs.
darkness is born
Two,
and black
I did not
dread
turn on my
spreads with
lights.
fright,
And three,
the Savior
I don't even know what
we
3
seek
is yet, but something is gonna be with 3. I don't know what it is yet.
shall respond to our cries. Astride a white dragon, they'll take to the skies. Then blight will receive.
So, yeah,
The light
I know.
will
I
live
didn't do
on.
it. I didn't do it.
With rider of monsters. And champion of bonds.
So, I forgot to pull up my pre-stream checklist because I was fighting with your nephew
Hey, you two!
as usual.
Over here!
And then that happened. So arguing with your nephew will do that to me. He is being difficult. Actually, I was arguing with both of your nephews. I take it back. One has an issue where he likes to chew on plastic, and he likes to do it right by my ear, and it irritates my soul. And then the other one kept trying to get into my suitcase, so it was making a loud thunk noise. So they made me overstimulate, and I wanted to scream at
Lilia,
both of them.
you know we're not supposed to be here.
I will continue to make my excuses. But everything else was taken care of on the pre-checklist. I had my game up. The sound issue, the sound issue was not my fault. I had everything up and ready to go. It's just that when I hooked up a new monitor, all my sound went there, but I changed it to headphones. For some reason, the game did not go to headphones when I was doing the streaming. So that I did check that part, but for some reason it did not work. So I had to fix that. So the only issue was the light, and that was it. That was it.
I'm sure it was around here.
Do I get to
I
design
found
my
a
character?
monster egg.
Or do I have a pre-made character?
You two do want to see a monster egg, right?
I guess.
Don't tell me you're scared.
Her mouth thing did not line up with what she just said, and that was going to bother me.
No way! I'm gonna be a rider next year. And riders aren't afraid of anything. Whoa.
Look at you jump. So, you're not scared, huh?
I'm not scared. I just tripped, okay? Huh? What's this?
But also, I'm so glad I do not have to strain my neck anymore to look up at the other monitor, because that was giving me like a neck strain and a headache all in one. So I was like, whew, thank God. I can just look to the side and I can check that way. Also, thanks for telling me about SiriBot, because SiriBot is now popping up on here. I don't know why my other one didn't, but I'll take it. Maybe, you know what, I think I might know what fixed my other bot too, actually.
Hey, come on, Slowpoke. Let's go find that egg. You're not afraid, right? Then prove it.
Okay, let's go.
That's the spirit. Let's split up and search. If you find the egg, whistle. Then we'll meet you there. Okay?
Can I design my character? Please? Oh, it looks like I'm not designing my character. That looks poisonous, so I'm not gonna touch that. Oh, can I collect stuff? Yes. I'm gonna start collecting stuff before we get there, because I feel like we're gonna need all this kind of stuff before we go an adventure. Also, do I have a carrying capacity is my next question.
Hey there.
Lila can be so mean, huh? Eggs? There's no eggs here. Here, is there really an egg around here? Wait, what's his name? Cheval. Okay. I almost called him Chevy. I was like... I hear buzzing bees. Do I get stung if I take this honey? Alright, cool. Nope. I'm just gonna start collecting stuff, because it's gonna be like, you're gonna need to have this many of this many items, and nobody likes doing that collectathon. I do. I guess I kind of do. That's why I'm playing the game, but whatever. That whistle is Lila's signal. Let's go. Alright, where is she? I'm just gonna collect stuff before I get too far ahead, because I know I'll need it later. Got a herb. I always wonder why we do not pronounce the H in herb. We just call it a herb. I'm like, then why do we put the H there? Silent letters kill me every time. But I guess over in, you know, the UK, they say herb. So I'm like, I guess. America's so weird. We do things weird here.
Hey, over here! Look up there!
So because they're not revealing my character's
It's
face,
so pretty.
I may be able to edit my character's appearance. Maybe. Because they're not showing my face or anything. It was like blanked out.
I feel like I've seen it before in the Monsterpedia. Oh, let's hatch it and find out.
But we can't. Only a rider with a kinship stone can do.
So let's become riders then.
Become riders? How are we supposed to do that?
Here, we'll do the rite of kinship ourselves. First, hold up your kinship stone.
I don't think that's supposed to work that way.
These are just regular rocks.
Hey, pay attention.
Lila lives on
This
Delulu.
is
I
a
can already
sacred
tell.
Ritual.
We love a
Be
Delulu person though.
respectful.
Whatever you say.
Next, we formally introduce ourselves. Now, tell the egg your name.
Yes. So ABC, ABC. Okay, only 2 options. Okay, so I'll go type B. I like type B. Oh, you can kind of customize it. So let's see. If I look at my tone, I'm more of a neutral girly. So I'd say about like, about right there is pretty good. Looks a little red, but it's not perfect, but we'll go with it. Alright. How do we move forward? Okay, that's default. I want my melanin back. Give me my melanin back, please. Okay, how do we move on from there? Okay. Ooh, okay. Not the meat eyes. Let's see. I'll go with type H. Nah. Kind of like that one. Okay, so I cycled through all the hair, so I kind of go back to this one because I like this one. Kind of like it in that color. Yes. guess I'll have to use my my keyboard. Finish. Yes. Alright, perfect. Let's get to getting.
Oh, sacred kinship stone, bind thyself to this young spirit. Rebirth is nigh. Now unleash your cry. No good, huh?
Well, you boofed it.
Well, it's not like it was the real ritual.
It's the king of the skies, a Rathalos!
Whoa! We really hatched the egg! Watch out!
I was like, what a way to go. Oh.
What's it doing?
Oh, Ratha thinks you're its mama, don't you, Ratha?
Don't be naming it.
Ratha?
Ratha. Ratha the Rathalos.
Well, if it likes me, should I be able to name it? Select story quest in the camp menu to review what's happened on your adventure so far. You can also get hints of what to do next. Keep an eye on the map when you're unsure of where to go next. Orange objective marker shows the location of your next major goal. Look for the people with speech bubbles above their head. Red bubbles mean they will invent a story, and yellow bubbles mean they have something to say. Cool.
Aw, little baby still can't fly properly.
He's pretty big for a baby, isn't he?
Hey! You little brats! You broke the Rider's Code and entered the forest? Punishments all around then.
You're finally home, Cheval. I was so worried about you.
Mom, I'm really sorry.
So am I an orphan?
You even caused trouble for Dan. Go and apologize to Chief Omna. You'll do that, and then come straight back for dinner.
What would you have done if a fully grown Rathalos had shown up? Ah, just thinking about it sends chills up my spine. You're right. We're going to see Chief Omna. You three, follow me.
Where are my parents? Am I just an orphan then? Yeah, I guess I'm just an orphan. It's like you get no parents, not a single one.
Well, the children are safe and sound. There's no point getting tightly wound. They'll have more than enough time to reflect upon their heinous crime.
It was just a forest.
Say so, Chief.
I'll let you off on this occasion, though your actions were rather brazen. But if you break the code again, well, it's best I don't explain.
Exiled, and then they start playing the song from Lion King. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Deception. Disgrace. Okay, I did pause that. Boo! Russ with your dad jokes here.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! I think you already know. I cannot help but nod. What has happened is rather odd.
Yes. No one's bonded with a monster without a kinship.
The kinship stone surely does its part. Bonds rider to monster, heart to heart. The purity of the child's soul resonates. Though still young, you have potential to become a rider most influential.
You've got potential. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Hey, don't go getting ahead of yourself.
Man, what are you talking
Yes,
about?
sir. Huh? The alarm. Is it a monster? Come on, we need to go.
Are we not liking his puns today? I was like, where's the mom? Typically, when I play the regular Monster Hunter game, if you steal an egg from the actual monster, they will hunt you down to know, but oh god, it's this fucker. Oh, it's payback for not being able to yesterday. That's hilarious.
A Nargacuga!
I could not stand that monster in the other game. Well, looks like I won't be the only orphan soon if this keeps up. Oh, I was just... Oh, I was just joking. I didn't think it was... Oh my god, that's actually very traumatizing. Did it just crush the house? I hope his mom was not in there. Like, I was just joking when I said that 100%. Get him, baby dragon. My baby dragon. This is a very traumatic opening. I'm just gonna throw that out here. I do not know how to feel about this. You did all that for what? For what?
He was just trying to protect us.
I really hope his mom wasn't in there. I was joking when I said that.
Mama. Why? Why did this happen? I'll never forget.
And that was the start of his villain arc, y'all. It's Jenkins all over again. Exactly. I'm like, I know it's only like the first part of the game, and it's like, all right, cool. His mom died. What is this, Disney? Everybody's mom's gotta die in Disney. Almost nobody had a mom in the early Disney movies. Like, most of the more recent Disney, like the older Disney princesses didn't have moms. So I was like, what is this, Disney now? No moms? Oh my gosh, she actually is dead. I was hoping maybe they were gonna be like, oh no, she got out in enough time. Did I just see the grave? Oh my god. Oh my god. I was just hoping maybe, just maybe, she may have ran out the house in time, but nope, nope. Look at what I did. I didn't do anything. It was the game. The game did it. I did nothing. I don't know how you're gonna blame me for that. And we just had a big old time skip. A year later has passed since the Nargugas attack. And it's rebuilding back to us. It took a year to rebuild that whole village back after an attack. Oh my gosh. I don't understand how I am being blamed for what happened. How do I open the options in this game? Really quick, I'm trying to figure out how to open the menu. How about I hit escape? Hold on, because it's not full screen anymore for some reason. It's not letting me make the full screen again. I don't have the options in the game. Oh, here we go. Options. Display. Okay, why I went to window. Okay, let me read what you said. It's okay, orphans never lose because they're used to finding them. You know what? Your wife may ban you again just for that. I'm just gonna say that here. It's in a whole year, the village is finally getting back to normal. But what about Blue's son? What was his name? Oh yeah, Cheval. He still does not quite seem himself. Yeah, his mom got murked right in front of him. Well, I mean, not exactly. So where was her body? Where was her body? We found the necklace, but it's like, did they find her actual body? I know this is kind of like child-friendly-ish, so they're not gonna show the whole actual body, but I'm just kind of curious, where was the body? Welcome on in, Artemis. Yeah, he got put in timeout. I mean, he's still just a kid, although he's back. Although I did hear he became a writer recently.
Oh, there you are. This is the day, huh? You finally get to become a writer.
So, my little buddy that I just hatched the egg just got tossed off a cliff, and that's it? That's it? He's gone? Little Rathalos' friend just got tossed off a cliff, I guess.
Your dream is coming true.
I'm feeling pretty good, because one, I don't have to go to work tomorrow, but in place of that, I do have to go to 2 doctor's appointments tomorrow. So, there is that. But hey, it's not work. And that was why she banned him, Artemis, because of what he said.
You're going to do the rite of kinship and become a true writer, right? I still don't know what I want to do.
Why would you not want to become a writer?
I really want to be a writer. There must be something only I can do. I'm gonna give it a bit more thought. Oh! Cheval!
Look at him! He's traumatized! Look at his little face! He's so traumatized! His mom got killed! Oh, poor baby!
Congratulations, Cheval!
Girl, why you say, like...
With your kinship stone on your hand, you look like a real writer now.
Oh my god. Is he gonna turn into Sasuke Uchiha? He's gonna have a Sasuke moment here.
Head here is about to undergo the rite of kinship now. Won't you tell us?
Bonds. I don't believe in them anymore.
I was just joking. I was just joking when I said that. So, Artemis, what ended up happening is that when we came back to the village, his mom got murked by a Nargacuga, which is like a giant poison monster, crushed his house, so she dead. She dead. And I was just making a joke, like, when the monster came into the village, I was like, oh, I guess I'm not gonna be the only orphan anymore, and it immediately killed his mom. I was like, I was just joking when I said that. I was just joking. And so now he's an orphan.
Cheval, wait!
He's like, I don't believe in bonds anymore. It's like, but sir, friendship is magic.
I wanted us all to celebrate you guys becoming riders together. We haven't talked
But
much
to be
since the incident a year ago.
But to be fair, he has every right to act the way he does. He watched his house get crushed. He didn't exactly see his mom die, but he saw the house get crushed. So in his defense, he has every right to be the way he is.
If one of us is missing, it'll feel weird. Come on, it's gotta be all of us together.
Girl, leave him alone. He is
It's being
having
so cold. Well, I guess it's time to go.
He's being so cold. His mom literally got crushed. She got turned into a pancake, and you're like, he's being so cold, man.
Chief Omna is waiting for you in the Hall of Rites.
For real. She's like, it's been a year. It's like, it don't matter.
I'm sure you're going to be a fantastic rider. I'll be with you every step of the way.
I think we can afford him a little bit of leniency of why he acts the way he does, okay? I think he can have just a crumb of leniency. Just say. She ain't gotta do all that. Like, oh, it won't be right without him. It's like, girl, leave that boy alone. She don't respect boundaries whatsoever. Also, that hat my character is wearing is really cute. I love it. Look at that little cute little hat. Look at that. The whole fit is actually really adorable. I like it. It's really adorable.
Ah, there you are, today's young star. A year on from that fateful day. Upon reflection, let me say,
Alright, Yoda, calm
your
down.
bonding with that Rathalos puts you amongst the Monsty pros. As a rider, you have the right stuff to grow and learn and be super tough. But there's still a lot to do to make a rider out of you. The greatest riders never rest in their fight to be the best.
Alright, thanks for stopping by, Artemis. See you later.
Like me, and I'll be there to help out whenever you need. You hear?
But first, there's something we must do. The right of kinship awaits you. For this, there is something you need to allow your potential to be freed. The rider's symbol, and ours alone. The bond forger. The kinship stone.
His rhyming scheme is gonna get me every
By
time.
this stone, your hearts are bound. And with your monsty, kinship found.
Why don't we just say monster? Why do we gotta say monsty?
Monsty. I thought of that. A monster who is your bestie. Get it?
Alright, Astalara, you are now my monsty. And I am your monsty.
Each stone is special, one of a kind. Keep yours close to heart and mind.
All right. Now check out over here. These are monster eggs. If you manage to hatch one, it'll be your monsty.
Now hold up high your kinship stone. An egg will hatch, and a monsty be known.
Okay. Do I get to pick it?
Now then, shall we? Oh, sacred kinship stone. Ha! Show us your power!
He didn't rhyme that time.
Ma, di, ma, do, ka, si, pa, ye, ma, di.
Shack bar. Yep. He got bars.
That's awesome!
A lively egg. It's really quite the powder keg.
Oi! Don't just stand there! Get after that egg!
Bro, you getting your ass handed to you.
That really hurt. Hey! Who the heck are you? Oh, I'm forgetting my manners. I should introduce myself first, huh? I am a wandering feline hero.
Alright. I didn't know what to expect with that. But alright.
Name, Bending.
Why? You messed up the ritual!
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I was just walking by and exactly then saw this exceptional egg.
The egg puns.
So what you're saying is... you were hungry.
Heroes never get hungry.
I don't know who this
Look,
character is, but I love him
doing a
already.
ceremony here, so get lost. Shoot! Shoot!
Don't be mean to him, Dan.
That's rude, dude. Just who do you think you're talking to, huh, pal?
That's quite a spine on this feline. Now what to do? May I leave it to you?
Yes, sir.
Marvelous. Now here's the deal. First the ritual, then your meal.
Food? For real?
Oh, he's a cutie pie. I love him already.
Aw, you're the best. Sweet. Then it's settled. I'll stick around and lend you a helping paw. I've navigated all around the world, so I know lots of useful stuff. And since I'm so knowledgeable, call me Naviru.
Aw.
Offer food and he pulls a complete 180.
I mean, same though. Feed me and I am very content, so I get it.
You were in the middle of a ritual, right? I'll help you out.
It looks like this feline is here to stay. So, let's get the ritual back underway. Oh, sacred stone. Awaken!
Select hatch A in egg carton to hatch your eggs. Your new monster may receive a stat bonus based on a set probability. Egg fragments. Select egg fragments to assemble eggs and hatch new monsters. You can find egg fragments scattered throughout the world or win them in network battles. Alright. Alright, we got an achievement for hatching our first egg. Do you want to name it? Oh, I'm terrible at naming stuff. What should we name it? You know what? I want to name it Ingrid. Its name is now Ingrid. Yes. I like the naming grid for it.
Oh, this deserves congratulation. And maybe even a standing ovation.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie, my dyslexia was like, I saw ovation, but my brain was like, ovulation? No. Terrible.
You did well to form a kinship bond with this monster of whom you are so fond. Now you've a monstie stood by your side. Care for it well, as is a rider's pride.
Riders forming kinship with monsters, a tradition older than time, and an old man who speaks only in rhyme. Now I'm doing it too. Awesome!
Naviru is like my favorite character so far. I love him.
Any case, the ceremony isn't over just yet.
If anything happens to him, I will
The
cry.
kinship stone must be purified before it can reveal its hidden power. You have to cleanse the kinship stone in the waterfall at the Mount Pondry Caves. If you can't pass this trial, you won't be allowed to complete the ceremony. So, kiddo, will you accept this challenge?
All right!
That's the correct answer! Awesome! Come to the village gate when you've made your preparations.
Okay, you've attained a Monsi, but the rite of kinship is far from over. Now you must head to the Mount Pondry Caves and immerse the kinship stone given to you by Chief Omna in water there, but what could be waiting in the caves? Do I get to fight here? No, I guess I can't go that way. Yeah. Visit the courier to claim and view the rider cards you receive from other players in network battles. You can view rider cards received through network battles from edit, and you can register a rider card as a favorite or erase it. Nice. Oh, this is my house. Your house contains several useful features, namely the bed and chest. Take a nap in the bed to save the game. Be sure to save often in case you run into trouble later. Yep. I'll be saving 2 or 3 different times. Available from chest menu, you can customize your character's body type, hairstyle, armor colors, Naviru's appearance by dressing him for outfits found during your adventures. Rewatch cutscenes we've had so far. Alright. We're gonna save because I'm not doing all that again. That was a long cutscene. Yes. Okay. Alright, off to the caves. Yes, we are experiencing stories today. Hi, Nia. Hi, sweetie. How are you today?
Well, well.
Have they released you from the clutches of the hospital?
Well, well.
Sunday afternoon? No. I feel that. I'm tired too. Been up since 6 a.m. and I'm like, just making my way through. Oh no, not all hell broke loose. What happened at work? Wait, can I? Wait, didn't I just see my cat on the... Oh, he's right there. I was like, where'd he go? How come I can't ride on the back of the monster? I want to ride on it. Let me ride on it.
Check it. There's a helpless Aptonoth just over there. Go get him, Tiger.
Let's get this show on the road, buddy. Feel free to ask if you need directions.
Okay, what do I do? What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay, I'm supposed to run up to it. I'm like... Still technically, okay, I've been back to my office, yeah. Aww. Okay, I was wondering. I never saw how the fight sequence has here. Okay, fight. You triggered. Okay, he uses... So I'll use technical. Okay, well, I don't know. Well, hell, it's my first time doing this. She said, excuse me, her name is Auntie. Okay, question of the day, though. I see I get a weapon, and it's like this main starter weapon, but does Fomar get her hammer? We all know how I feel about using a hammer. Ooh, I can. We all know where I stick. I'm a simple girl. I get a hammer and I smash. I'm a simple girl. Select items in the camp menu to view the items you're currently carrying. You can use items to recover your HP or cure abnormal statuses outside. Yeah, I figured. I was like, please let me get other options here. It wouldn't be Monster Hunter if I didn't pick up a hammer. Even a switch axe. I like switch axe. So my choice of weapons is I always go hammer. I will also do switch axes. I will do hammer, switch axe, dual blades. And those are the three main things I've played with. And a hunting horn. But all the other weapon types haven't really touched like that. So I'm not really used to them like that. I should get used to them though, but it ain't gonna happen. Alright, cool. Ooh, attain the sap plant.
We're going after Velociprey next, huh? Read it?
Do we got this? Because I don't feel like I got this. Okay, he uses speed attack. I'll try technical if he uses speed. Okay. I like that it's giving like a tactics game, like you gotta play smart. I like this. No, I feel like that should be an S rank, just saying. I did great in that battle. Should be an S rank. Alright, Mount Pondry Caves.
This is as far as I can take you. You gotta handle the rest on your own.
Should I go slow? Just trying to see all my clients that I can.
Just get to the room of trial.
Well, make sure you don't
Purify
stress
your
yourself
finishing
out
step.
trying to get all those
Right?
things at work. Because my mistake of, well, my mistake when I got back to work was I went to work. I had to go back because one, bills were not getting paid. But two, when I went back to work, I was all happy-go-lucky, like, oh, yeah, I'm fine, blah, blah, blah. And so my boss was like, okay, you're fine. Well, she was trying to not give me a class, but as soon as I got back, two of my teammates took PTO, and we're a small team. And she's like, well, I'll give you like a week to kind of get used to everything. And she's like, actually, we need you on the floor. We need you in a class immediately. And I was like, a bitch just got back to work. What do you mean? I have to take a class. What do you mean? I was so hurt when I had to get a class. And I had classes scheduled back to back. And I was like, a bitch couldn't even come back after recovery here. I was so tired my first month and a half back from work. I was like, I don't even know what to do anymore.
Oh, one more thing. I'll teach you this awesome skill I know. It's called cheer. Riders can learn all kinds of nifty skills. I know you're not officially riders yet, but you might want to try using cheer to get used to how skills work. Okay, be careful in there. I'll see you back at the village, kiddo. This is the last part of the ritual. Then you'll be a full-fledged rider. Good luck.
What's a cheer sheet? Yeah, don't do back to back if you can avoid it. We don't want that for you here. Story, options, basics. I'm looking for the one that who said cheers. I don't see it in here. I bet you do. Well, I'll figure it out later. Well, I already kind of figured that out. I'm way ahead of y'all. Ooh, got a throwing knife. Oh, wait. Alright, gotta keep my inventory going. Can I go back? He's probably not gonna let me go back, is he? I'm gonna go foraging.
Well, well.
Fine. I was trying to go back because before we came over here, I found... Okay, but let me kill you. We gotta kill you. Well, I guess I can't kill that thing. Alright, I guess. You're safe for now. Let me fight you. I just want violence. Mother, I crave violence. Oh. Oh, okay, wait. No, no, no! I did not get my battle pouch ready. Y'all saw how he came running at me like that? I was so afraid for my life. Fine, let's get to it. He just came running at me headstrong, like, how dare he? I'm going technical. Oh, that's a skill. Okay. Alright, y'all. An ad will be starting soon here, so y'all see me when we come back here in a bit. A rank C? How dare we? I felt like I did okay. But my monster did get his ass beat, though. I will not lie. I don't know why, but I crave Taco Bell. Alright, we're all healed up. Collect everything. It'll come in handy later. Alright. Why is the music so dramatic? So they usually use speed, so we're gonna do a technical. Can I tell my monster how to do it? I guess I can't. Aw, they headbutted each other. Oh, snaps. I don't even know how that happened, but I'll take it. I feel like that deserves an S rank, just saying, because I did it so beautifully. Baby, naps are life. I wish I was more of a nap person here. But I'm not. Honestly, as much as I should be. I like how this monster just kills over like, and I'm done. We take our victories where we can. I'm just trying to level up. There we go. I'm like, I'm like, please let me level up because Lord have mercy. I feel like that's gonna come into play a lot later. I don't know what a sap plant does, but I'm sure it'll tell me. Oh yeah, no. Everybody requires a nap. I think when I got out of the hospital, that is when I became more of a nap person. I won't lie, because I feel like between physical therapy, I would just come home and nap. But when I first got out, I would just sleep for like hours upon hours. It's like my body was like, ugh. And for me, hospitals are not comfortable. It was like room was freezing cold. The bed was not comfy. Like my feet felt like ice cubes. So for me, it was like once I got home, my body was like, we need to catch up on all the sleep that we missed while we were in there. And I was like sleeping for like days on end. Like I'd be like, everybody's like, are you still good? I'm like, I've just been sleeping because I needed to recuperate, honestly. Yeah, no, when I sent you that video, Bessie, where it was like, oh, so who are you gonna call if you get $2,000 every time somebody naps? It's like, I'm gonna be rich. With how many naps you take, you'll be rich. Be like, vacations are all set to go. Oh my god, it's a Poogie! Oh my god. Poogie, Poogie, Poogie. Little bacon strip. Oh my god, it had a crown. It had a crown. That was adorable. I love that. Alright, let's go this way. I do not. I cannot. It is so uncomfortable for me. I'm just like, I don't want to be here. Alright, what are we fighting? Might do a power one? Oh, it has fire resistance. Well, none of us do fire, so you're good. That was a waste of a skill. It's like, I'm gonna do fire resistance. Nobody has fire, bro. Chill out. I might fight everything. Just wasting skills. Nobody has fire, bro. Alright, take the sucker out. Okay. I don't even know if I'm going the right way in this cave. I just chose a side and said, let's go. I feel like it probably just took me in a big circle, did it not? I'm pretty sure it did. It did. Let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Yep, it was literally just a big old circle. Could've just went straight ahead. But then I would've missed some of the stuff for inventory. Gotta kill you, bro. Gotta be like a high level so that I can be like outpowering the monsters. I don't like C's. C's feel like I did not do a good job on that battle. But I know I did a good job on that battle. Man, they'll wake me up like every hour on the dot. They'd be like, okay, what's your name? What's your date of birth? And I'm like, please stop asking me the same questions. I'm fine. Just let me sleep. But they did what they were supposed to do, so we appreciate the nurses. That's what I said. Those nurses were working hard. We appreciate them. They were great. Oh, he's wearing a little swimsuit. So cute. I love that. Binoculars? What are binoculars for? Ah. Gotcha. I was like, I don't remember binoculars being in the other games.
This is it. This is the sacred spring. All right, put the stone in.
Paul, right? I love Naviru. He's a good kitty.
Awesome! Now you're a 100% fully certified real-life rider. Come on, buddy. Let's head back to the village.
Oh, I guess my thing got lucky for me because they could talk to me and I was talking fine when I was in there.
Adventure awaits. Ride on!
But I was a special case. So. Nice. Rarity number 2 monsters. Nice. Ooh, I almost missed this treasure. Shoot. No, let me get my treasure!
My whiskers are tingling. I can feel a weird presence around here.
Oh lord, not you again. You're the one that killed the village.
We can't go back to the village until we've dealt with this monster, buddy.
Bro, I just got here. I feel like if I remember Nargacuga correctly, he seems more like a speed monster, so I'm gonna try technical. The hell's a spike bomb? Oh shoot. Please. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna tell that kid, like, I avenge your mom. I don't even know if it's the same one from all those years ago, but it's like, I avenge your mom, kid. I should probably heal us up before we run into another monster that's like that.
There goes the Nargacuga with its tail between its legs. And don't come back! My inspired advice led you to victory. Did it get your whiskers twitching? And, yeah, I guess you were pretty cool too. Maybe. We'd better head back and check in at the village. Yeah! Right on, buddy!
Yes. The next day.
Ah, young rider, you are so bold. Tales of your deeds have begun to be told. Danger's no more, it's all down to you. The village is safe, that much is true. I accept my thanks for all you've done. The risk you took, the battle you won. And so to you, this notice I give. From this day forth, as a rider you'll live.
Heck yeah, I'm a
Nurture
rider
well
now.
this monster egg. Grow big and strong. Go on, break a leg. But a monster's life from nature's view is what sustains us, me and... Have you walked among the rolling hills and stopped to sniff the daffodils? The industrious bugs of every sort are to these flowers by duty brought. The nectar that they gather there is then with others quickly shared. Upon these creatures we rely. Our need of them we can't deny. Flowers, bugs, and other creatures. Remember well what this will teach us. Within this cycle we have our place and must accept it with all due grace.
Sir, this is a long ass lecture.
And for every life show gratitude. This is the proper attitude. That's why to you I must implore. Never forget, love and more.
He just wanted to lecture me. It's like you just wanted to rhyme and drop some bars, didn't you, sir?
Love and more? They mean the same thing. Son of a baggy. I think I know why Dan hates poetry now.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Now off to Dan you must go. He has prepared all that you need to be a rider in name and deed. So give it your best and do us proud. With kinship, with monsties you're endowed. Ah!
Congrats. Give me a shout if you need any gear. What's the armory and smithy? To buy and sell equipment, you can also use materials on Zenny to upgrade your equipment. Select buy, purchase, sell old items. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm kind of broke at the moment. And we don't even have, they don't have what I want yet. Damn it. Ooh, these armors are so cute. I kind of like this one here. Health? Let's do Millie's because that one makes the sense. At least the armor looks cute.
Oh, hey! I heard you chased off a Nargacuga. I can still only see you as a crybaby, but now you're a rider and saving the village to boot. Congratulations! I'm so happy for you. Oh, I'm in charge of cooking today, so I'll make you something special. And for Sir Fluffykins over there.
Sir Fluffykins?
What? You don't like it? How about Special Agent Mittens?
I'm a right and proper navigator, and my name is Naviru.
Special Agent Naviru? Sir Nabikins? Nabby? That one's nice and short.
It's Naviru.
Oh, okay. I'm Lilia. Nice to meet you, Nabiru. Oh, by the way, some villagers have requests for you. You can view details at the quest board. Check it out later, okay?
All right. So subquests in the camp menu to view requests you've accepted. Complete subquests and a great subquest is a great way to earn XP. Any subquests in the quest board, the armor, something or just directly check subquests you accept in the camp menu. Alright, cool. I'm gonna be doing a lot of subquests. Alright, let's do this. Alright, what you got for me here? What is the market? Visit the market to buy and sell items. Each market has different products, so be sure to check them out when you reach a new town. Okay. Sell. Makes sense. Alright, let's go look at some subquests. Bitter bugs. Bugs bitter. Extract medicine. Gift. Sure. Alright. Let's see. Sure. Does it say how many subquests I can take up to? Aw, aw, sweet baby. Alright, wandering lost all over. I guess if you talk to one, it will follow you back to town. Find lots of Poogie, something will happen. Maybe. Talk to Poogie in town to view which ones you've found so far. Your favorite Poogie will be standing by near stables. Alright, I found one. Technically, it should be marked 2, right? So I found one in the cave, didn't I? Ah, there he is. Oh, what a cutie pie. My boy is traumatized. Look at his face. He's just staring off into the distance. He is traumatized, not a smile in sight. Alright, I'm accepting all kind of quests. Visit the quest board to accept subquests. By complete subquests, you earn Zen and receive items. Okay. Oh, what about special subquests? I guess those come later. Those are like when you get strong. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to him. Alright, Dan, what you got for me?
Good job, kid. You didn't think we'd bump into a Nargacuga, though.
Yeah, where were you to help?
But hey, you made it through the trials. I'm calling that a win. I knew you could do it, kiddo. Now, the next thing on our to-do list. Gotta show you the stables. And here it is. You look after your monsties here. And you can hatch eggs you found. That way you can get more monsties.
Nice.
Although it's not that easy to get eggs. First, you have to find a monster den.
Which is where?
Your first one's on me. I woke up super early and found a likely spot. Check out your map. It'll show you where to go. It's not exactly close, though. Oh, hey, try riding your monstie there.
Heck's a prayer pot. Found in different towns, you can offer up prayers here to cause little miracles after any adventure. Alright, let's see what happens here. What do I get? That's it. Alright. Okay, I was like, why would I have this monster if I can't ride on it? That would be upsetting. Alright, so we got some things to do here. Okay. Oh, okay, that works out for me. Can I pick up while I'm on the monster? Yes, I can. I didn't have to get off. Aw, another piggy. Aw, this one's wearing a crown too with a yellow underpants, I guess. They're so cute. Why are the piggies so cute? Yeah, let's see if we can find some iron. Yep, we got some iron. Oh god, I forgot to turn into those other two missions that I saw earlier. Alright, so then I also had to do slay some Velociprey. Let's go, homie. Alright, I gotta slay 7 of them. Should be easy enough. This is why nothing ever gets done. I get distracted by like side quests and shit. Ooh, flash bomb. That's gonna come in handy later. Paintberry. Oh no, totally ADHD distraction. Well, sir, become unferal. I don't know what else to say about that. Oh. Maybe he can climb on that? Okay, so we're gonna need a specific monster to do that here. Alright, time to fight this guy. Ooh, got a back attack. He's unsuspecting. That's even better. Every time you get out the hospital, that's hilarious. Oh, he wants to fight me. Okay. Alright, we're gonna collect some ore. I'm just trying to fill. Dang it, that stone. Alright, come here. I gotta kill you, sir. Oh, shit. I didn't know we can fight more than one. Well, I guess that would make sense. Why is there 3 of them? We're about to get our shit rocked and jump, huh? Sir, could you please actually attack them? Oh, they trying to jump me for real. This one's almost dead. Take him out. He's the weakest link. Sir, would you please attack them? Make my monster stronger than you, sir. Give me a second. I feel like I just got a hydration check. It did not pop up on my screen. Give me a second. Aw, thanks, Roy. Welcome on in. Hoping you're having a good day at work. Well, why do we not call him? You should probably call him. Ooh, wyvern carcass. Ooh. That does nothing here. Alright, we're gonna get him right now. Sneak attack. Okay. Restream says you received 100 messages. Thanks, Restream. I didn't know you were keeping track. I'm gonna just say to that. What the hell is that up there? What is that? Is that a monster I can fight up there? I think it is. But the question is, how the hell do I get up there? Oh, I see him down here too, so I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna try to fight it. Oh, did I reach my target for the... sub-quest? There we go, that's what I was looking for. I also think I should probably heal first. I could have lived through another battle. I'd have been fine, but who knows how strong this monster actually is, right? We don't know. It could be like a whole ass menace. And now I'm gonna go fight it because I want to know what I'm getting myself into. What's up, ho? He might be a... I think he might be a speedster too, so I'll try technical and see where it goes. Oh shit. We might have to run, yo. Yeah, we're gonna have to run because he hit you hard as fuck. Yeah, I'm not trying to have my monster die right off the back. Yeah, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Well, lesson learned. Jesus. He basically took like half of his damn health. What's up, demon? Lesson learned! Will I ever learn my lesson again? Probably not. He's strong as hell. I hope they're ready to run that fade when I come back, though, because we're gonna run that fade. Also, real quick, because I have to ask anybody else. So we all seen, right, that for the Avatar Aang movie, it got leaked, right? I'm pretty sure we all seen that it got leaked, right? Because somebody sent it to a random person in email by accident. So they said, I'm going to leak the movie, which they're like, okay, well, we're going to definitely do that because Paramount didn't want to pay their people. So they laid off a lot of people to acquire Warner Brothers, which I'm like, whatever works, you know? So they're like, well, fine, we're going to share the movie with everybody. My thing is, why is the entire Avatar gang freaking just, why are they so goddamn attractive? Why? It don't make no sense. For no reason. I was just like, alright, cool. We know everybody had a crush on Zuko, so I was like, that was the obvious one. But then, like, I was like, okay. I was like, Aang was always just adorably cute, and then it's like, now it's like, God damn it! And don't even get me started on Toph. Do not. Do not. Do not. Do not. I was like, why? Y'all knew what y'all were doing. Y'all made them all look like that. Why? Y'all knew what y'all was doing. I have not watched the movie yet, to be honest, though, because I want it on a day where I don't have to wake up the next morning, where I could just kind of like indulge in it. But I was just sitting there like, so why? Okay, my question is, have I not been slaying Velocidromes? Okay, maybe I'm slaying the wrong thing. Ship us as an avatar couple. Prime us, okay. That's a really tough one because I'll be honest. That's a really tough one because for me personally, like when people see me, they're like they're like, you give off like Katara vibes, but also I have the sarcasm and attitude of Toph, which is hilarious. So I'm like, I'm never really too sure where I stand when it comes to like, you know, who I would be as far as Avatar goes. That's always a rough one. Okay, gonna collect the stuff. Monster dinner with no road, no problem. Hop on your Velocidrome and a tourist. Oh, Suki. Okay, gotcha, Suki. Which is also funny because not only did I have like when I like have like the thing with what is it? Where it's like, oh, you can be Katara or Toph, but then there's always like the little bit of like, what's her name? What the hell is what was Zuko's girlfriend name? What the fuck was her name? Not Ty Lee. No. May. Yeah, there you go. So people are like, yeah, throw that in there too a little bit. And I'm like, I mean, I could see it. So it's like a mixed bag of nuts there, like a who would it be? Aw, thank you, BB. If I had to pick someone for you, I'd say you definitely fit under the category of Zuko. No, sir, do not defense up. Look, I don't care what anybody says. I will die on this hill. I was a Zuko Katara shipper. I was. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I was that shipper. I don't care if they considered it toxic. The chemistry was there, and I will die on that hill. Do not care. doesn't deserve love, because I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of on like the Zuko Katara ship, and then Aang and like kind of Toph ship, so I was kind of on those ships there. Those are where I was headed. I was just like, I think they would have been hilarious together, but that's just me. That's where I was, okay? But everybody's a little bit different. And I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of have a little bit of what we like to call in the ship world a crack ship. That I'm like, I could see the potential, but it'd probably be toxic as hell. And I actually had a crack ship between Sokka and Azula. I'm sorry. I know. It's like everybody was like, oh, that's weird. Where am I? But I could see it. I could see it. I could see it being a thing. I totally could. I don't care. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I think it'd be funny. I think it'd have been great, honestly. And everybody's like, no, I don't see it. I'm like, I see it. I see the potential. I see the potential. So those were my pairings that I could see. Don't get me wrong though, I do still love Suki and Sokka though, because like I feel like she's amazing. But for me personally, it was just like friggin', you know, I think if we had some potential going there, definitely Azula and Sokka would have been a thing. Just saying. If she didn't go crazy. I should probably heal up. No, I have therapy in 2. In the final area of Monster Den, you can pick up an egg. You can only carry 1 egg out, so if you don't want the egg you pick, you can search the nest again. Carry out a Monster Den, it's yours. Hatch it in your stables. Beware of the parents. Of course. Ooh. Ooh, okay, y'all. What color... Hold on, I'm gonna get off my monster for this one here. What color egg should I get? I already got the Velocidrome, so I don't want that one. Do I want the pink and green? Or do I want the yellow and dark yellow? Also, I'm gonna heal. I got 1 vote for pink. What do we think? What do we think? Pink? I'm not doing this one because I already have this monster. So it's either this one or this one. I'm not sure if it's even the same monster, but I'm assuming their eggs look exactly like how they hatch out of them. Pink? Okay. That's 2 for pink. Alright. Cosmo Wanda, you ain't slick. Oh. I didn't want that one. Wait, can I switch for my egg? Wait, so why would it have the... You know what? This is pink enough, I guess. Why would it have these as options here? If I can't... I'm gonna keep going and see if I can get that specific one. What if I move over here? I don't like that at all. I guess this is the closest I'm getting here, is this one. That makes me upset. That upsets me so much. I'm gonna try it one more time just in case. Okay, it's pink with lighter color, so I guess I'll just roll with it. That is very deceptive. I can't ride on my monster. Do I have to carry this all the way back to the village? Oh my lord. That is very deceptive. I wanted the pink and green. Okay. Okay, so as long as I get out of there. Graphic of PS1 Final Fantasy VII. That's fair. I was kind of like it was giving me Wind Waker vibes. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, wait. While I'm out here. Paint berries, quid pro quo. Give me a second, y'all. My mom is calling. One moment. I'll be right back. Alright, my friends, I am back. I am good to go now. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue forward. So I think I got everything done that I needed to have done for the most part over here. So it's time to go back to the village. I don't understand why it won't let me fight these Kelbies. Let me fight these. They said no unnecessary violence, I guess. Ooh, salmon pasta. That sounds great. I guess I can't pick up anything while I have an egg that I'm carrying either, which is stupid. Chud said radio future. I guess I could kind of see that too. Oh shoot, I did not mean to run into that monster. Well, he's gonna catch these paws then. I don't remember what kind of attack it does, but... And it's dead. How come I keep getting low ranks on my fights? I want higher ranks. I be hitting hard. Y'all just suck. Y'all just a hater. Alright, back to the village. You know, it actually sounds great. Some Alfredo. I gotta one-shot them. Well, I don't have any weapons to one-shot them like that yet.
Well.
Babe, I need food. Feed me, Seymour. Oh snap, we got pizza coming? Nice. Ooh. Oh yo, that Sam's Club pizza is good. Okay, I was like, what am I getting for reward if I am doing this quest? If you've never had a Sam's Club membership, technically they usually have it where, like, when you first sign up, that you get like a discount for the first time or something like that, if I remember correctly. I've not had their ice yet, I'm not gonna lie. Not yet, but I definitely have had their pizza, and their pizza was really good. You have an egg for real? Oh. I see. Got it. I could not read. Monsty's and 12 eggs. Okay. Select change party or the manage Monsty's menu. Switch Monsty's in your party with others from the stables. Egg carton. I don't have any egg. Oh. Do they not have ices at like Circle K's anymore? Am I tripping? All right, what do we want to name this one? You know what? I'm gonna name it Susan. I got about like I usually do about 3 hours, so about like 40 more minutes, basically. Alright, cool. I'm trying to think where else do I see ices at. I'm trying to think. Cause I feel like I do be seeing them at Circle K. I know QT has their own ices and or like their own slushies, but like oh, 7-Eleven. I forget. They're closing so many 7-Elevens that I forget 7-Eleven exists. Babe, we're not going to Kentucky. Girl, you asking for too much. Oh wait, did I do what I was supposed to do? Hold on. They did not. Hold on, I'm gonna go get this. Is this a quest I'm turning in or what? You know what kind of chicken I really want to try? Like Korean fried chicken, KFC. No, you cannot, babe.
Oh, young one, sharp as a knife. You've adapted well to the rider life. The time has come to share with you news that's bleak but sadly true. I'm talking of the fell black blight.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Endless nights.
Yeah, I know. It's that black stuff that was all over that Nargacuga.
You've got it right. It's sad, you know. It's been around since long ago. The black blight's goal is to infest, spreading over monsters like a pest.
I think I know which one you're talking about. That Asian market that you might be talking about. Unless I'm thinking of the other. You know what? I might think of the other one that I haven't been to yet. Cause we used to go to one in Mesa where that's where we would get like our meat for like the hot pot we do from time to time,
What
and the
exactly is it?
hot pot base.
It is a natural phenomenon.
But I think you're talking about the other one that's in Mesa.
It comes and goes much like the breeze. But this does more than shake the trees. This time, though, I'm filled with dread by the black blight's
Incessant.
eternal night. Endless gloom. This world could even meet its doom.
What?
All's not lost. No need to mope. We've still a chance. There is still hope.
If they're on Dobson, I'll look that up and see because I'm like I want to try some actual Korean fried chicken just to get some good food. Speaking of which, babe, we need to go back to that hot pot place that we found in Glendale. That place was really good.
The kinship stone commands the might to purify this foul black stone you hold must be filled with a
Yeah,
power
but sometimes I know we have hot pot at home, but still. Adventure, babe. Come on now.
what you can do, though the ask is steep, is forge bonds with your monsters deep. As these bonds deepen by the hour, your kinship stone will grow in power. I shall remain in watchful care of the Black Blight, so don't despair.
You sound like black mom or black parents when it's like, I want McDonald's. We got McDonald's at home.
If there should happen
Stop it.
anything new, I'll get a message straight to you. Now, young one, your training awaits. So go, head back to the village gates.
You know what? I will. Not y'all both say, do you got hot pot money? So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me as a kid that bust my dad's soul. But like when I was a kid, I was like, Dad, I want to go to McDonald's and I want a Happy Meal. And instead of doing the normal black parent thing where it's like, do you got McDonald's money? This motherfucker said, why do you need a Happy Meal? You ain't happy. My poor little soul was crushed. I was like, Dad, why? Y'all, I will tell you now. So, if y'all think I say stuff out of pocket, which I do from time to time, my dad was way worse. Way, way worse. Like, he will hurt your feelings. Yeah, my brother too. My brother too. But my dad did not give a fuck about what he said to anybody. Yeah, it's inherited. It is very inherited. Like, he would say some of the most out-of-pocket shit ever. Like, my mom used to get so mad at him because, like, when he would call, he'd be like, come on, you nappy-headed girl. And I'd be like, what? Why would you call her that? Yeah, and my brother's just as bad. We come by it, honestly. But the one thing I will say is, like, my dad will talk about you in your face. He wouldn't do it behind your back. He'll talk about you right in your face and not care about what he had to say, too. So I'm like, mad respect, bro. But damn, could you at least curb what you gonna say? He's like, nope, don't give a fuck. And sometimes I think about, like, bro, how would I would have survived high school a lot better if my dad was around with the way he would talk shit. Nothing would bother me. I mean, I have my mom, don't get me wrong, and she says some out-of-pocket shit too, but not as bad. Aww. Thank you, baby. Love you. But yeah, no, my mom, she don't care either, but she's a little bit more tactful about how she says stuff. But every time I introduce people to my mom, I'm like, if my mom says something that hurts your feelings, don't just understand she means well. She means well. She just got that old person mentality, I swear. Oh, he finally wants to talk to us, I guess.
Huh. I hear you chased off that Nargacuga?
All right, Sasuke, chill out.
You should have made sure and finished it off.
It very much is.
I heard something from the chief. Monsters tainted by the Black Blight will spread it to their surroundings. Plants will wither, the earth will decay. Eventually, the blight will be everywhere. Monsters tainted by the Black Blight must be destroyed.
Okay, so when I said he was going in his villain era, I was also kind of joking about that, but he really is going into his, like, murder era. Like, he's like, I want to kill them all.
Don't forget what
Like, bro, I get it, but I can't even say chill, but like just woosah a little bit. Don't forget about what happened last year. Okay, okay, my guy. Damn. Alright, what do I do now? I'm tired of talking to everybody. I want to go adventure. Is there something back here that I should know about? Oh, I didn't even know there was more to the village here.
It's time I took you down a road of knowledge called the Rider's Code.
I think this old man just likes to hear himself talk. He talks a lot.
Leaving this village is not allowed to any rider, no matter how proud.
Oh no, we're stuck in the village. It's a cult! It's a cult! We can't leave.
Wait, what? Why? But there's so much fun stuff outside.
This is because to other folk, kinship with monsters is but a joke. Other folk would be astounded at the life we have founded. Since ancient times we have with ease lived cheek to beak with our monsties. But there are those who fear our ways, and so we hide from their ill gaze. Separated by many a mile, we have preserved our own lifestyle.
But never leaving the village? That's a pretty strict rule.
To speak your mind, you do incline. You are one very blunt feline.
Yeah, it's definitely giving Moana. And no one leaves.
But rules are rules.
Yep.
The code's the code. So now, rider, is that clear? Don't stray too far. You must stay near. But if you can see it from the gates, you can go there. No debates. So I say to you as your mentor, into the forest you must now. More recently, the forest's entry has gained an Arzuros for a century.
No, I cannot stand Azeros.
That ursine brute has rampaged along the forest route. So, I made the forest out of bounds till it returns to its nesting grounds.
No.
But it hasn't shown the slightest sign of heading home, the stubborn swine. So, could you go give it a nudge and cause this Arzuros to promptly budge? To rid us of our ursine ills would be a fine test of your new skills. And so this serves as the provider of your first job as a proper rider.
I feel like I just went through a whole Dr. Seuss book listening to him. Like, seriously. That was a whole Dr. Seuss book. No one leaves the village. You cannot leave. Alright, let's look at my subquest again. Oh, you know what? I have not found bugs this whole time. Where do we find bugs? I guess I'll figure that out as I go through here. Alright, let's ride. Oh, hello, friend. What are you doing out here? Lilia, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to be out here.
Have you ever thought about what it's like outside the village?
I mean, we're technically outside the village now.
Riders can't leave, though, so I guess you won't be able to find out.
You're crushing my
I
dreams.
want to see the world. There's got to be something I can do out there.
If it's the outside world you want to know about, you can ask me anything. I've traveled everywhere and I've seen everything. Well, nearly everything. I'd never seen a rider before now. I always thought monsters were supposed to be hunted, not befriended. The outside world is full of hunters.
I've heard of them. They make a living by hunting monsters, right?
Yeah, they have these huge weapons and they're possumly muscular.
He said it's Kingdom Hearts. I'm dead.
Wow. I want to meet one someday. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
You'll have to go to Gildegarin then. There are loads of hunters there. It's so bustling, it's like a festival every...
Sounds like it would be really easy to get lost there.
Leave it to me. I can navigate anything. You too, eh, buddy? You want to see the world outside this village, right?
Okay, that makes sense. So I'm like, how is this connected to the actual story of Monster Hunter? And it's literally that this is an area that's kind of blocked off.
The rider's code, remember? You're not allowed to leave.
I do what I want.
Yeah, come on. I bet even Chief Omna thinks that's a clawful rule. I bet he'll let you leave if you become a possumly accomplished rider. And then I'll show you the way. Leave it to renowned navigator, Naviroo.
Interesting. What's up? No, I'm trying to ride. Okay, I don't want to fight that guy. Give me 1 second. He's on the phone, so I'm gonna close the door. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, y'all. I swear my cats have like a no closed door policy. They hate when I close my door. They're like, don't you close doors up in this damn house. And it's like, but I have to, buddy. And he's like, no. Cats and their whole little FOMO thing. Like, I don't understand why cats hate closed doors, I swear. Sir, I don't have time for your foolishness. I got stuff to collect and stuff to do. Well, he's just gonna have to get over it. He'll be fine. Alright, let's go to the egg nest. Alright, before we get out of here, let's check this stuff. Alright, let's check this egg nest. Okay, but I like this egg, so I'm gonna keep this egg. Okay, I like the color of that egg, so I'm like, let's collect that one. He is. He's like, oh, that one looks kind of weird. And it's like, bro, why is there a red dot on the screen? What does the red dot mean? Okay, that was weird. There was like a red dot. I guess it means I'm. Oh, I guess it means I'm close to a monster. Hey, that one doesn't smell. And it's very light. It's like, bro, chill. How many eggs can I carry at a time? I don't think it tells me how many eggs I can. Okay, ma. So I might only be able to get one so far, so that's fine. But you know, let's try and see. Nope. We'll just take this one back and see where it goes. Also, he's judgy, but he's a cat, so I kind of expect that from them. I wonder if him telling me about the egg kind of gives me any clue what may happen with that egg. Like, if something's good gonna come out of it or not. Oh. Was not expecting that to get off the bat. He looks like those one dogs that have the tongues hang out the side of their mouth. I don't want to name him quite yet. So I'm gonna assume I can probably carry up to like 12 eggs. I'm gonna just make that assumption because I'm like, I think it's one, but I'm not sure, so I'll just assume I can carry up to 12. Yep, that is a Azeros. Welcome to Monster Hunters, where nothing makes sense. The monsters look like they come from Avatar, by the way. Okay, I can turn that quest into homegirl. Okay. Oh, I think that's... Okay, wait, hold on. No, you're right about that. Can I climb up here with you? Okay, it's gotta be like a particular monster that is able to do that. He moves slow as hell, but I bet you he hits like a fucking truck. Okay, we're gonna change back to Ingrid, because... I somehow have to get up there to that other side, but I'm not sure exactly how. Oh, I wonder if he's able to do this one here. Maybe he does something here. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can go up that way. So instead of having to worry about climbing the vines, I could have just walked around here. Yeah, I should probably start looking about where I'm going. Ooh, another den. I do need to slay these things too. Let's fight. Oh shit, oh shit, they team up? Oh god. I didn't know you would get jumped by multiple monsters at the same time. Oh, that's gonna make this a little bit more complex. Well, I mean, I know you get jumped by multiple monster. No, Monster Hunter is, Capcom. But it does feel like a Square Enix thing, right? It do. Can I swim? Alright, I'm going fishy. Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like they take some inspiration for Final Fantasy somewhere around here. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna get the same kind of fish here, but I'll give it another try just in case. Yeah, so this is the same fish spot. Okay. I think I might have killed all the crabs that I need to fight for this here. I might have. Oh shit, I picked the wrong one. Oh, that was wasted on him. Yo, he got a hard-ass head, I swear. Well, at least the other monsters level up with me. It's not like Pokemon, you actually have to send them out to fight in order to, like, have them level up. Inventory. Okay. Did this hoe just run up on me? Sure in the hell did. My back was turned and everything. That was rude as hell. Alright, we're gonna take this guy out then. I need to get a new weapon. Alright. Ow, he poked me. Alright, so I should be able to get some, like... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna heal. Was it really necessary to heal? Probably not, but I don't want to take my chances and then, like, I'm gonna fight that's hard as hell and then I get my ass rocked. Okay, the egg nest is this way. Here, let me on. So if the egg nest is this way, that means might be some good stuff this way. Alright, so let's go to the actual egg nest. While there's no monsters, collect these mushrooms. Alright, cool. Thank you. Scared the crap out of me when you open the door. Alright, let's see what egg we got today. Wait, how do I get out of here? Which way do I... Oh, this way. Yay, I stole an egg. I feel good about my thing, what I did here. Cool. I wonder what this is gonna be. So I can give Homegrow these earth crystals. An adamant seed. Oh, that's gonna be good. What's up here? Something's up here that I need. Fruit bone. Wait, where's the bug? Where's the bug at? I don't see any. He said they were over here somewhere, and I'm like, I don't see them. Might just be me. I might be the problem. Okay, it keeps moving. Maybe it's with this monster here. Oh. Okay, well, hopefully this goes well, because I didn't know. I hope we're close to killing this thing. Oh shit, it changed up its attack. Oh my god. Y'all, I'm gonna die so early on in this game. Okay, cool. He downed his attack. Okay, cool. Oh shit. God damn it, leave me alone, sir. Yes, please down his attack, because I can't with him. I'm gonna be smart and heal myself all the way. So I have a feeling I'm about to die soon. Sir, why won't you die? Oh, thank God. Why is he not dead? This motherfucker's gonna be the death of me, I swear. I didn't know that was a part of the game. Oh my God, I almost did not survive that, y'all. I was like, wait, what happened? What is going on? That was a rough battle. You know what? I got a D on that. So, I mean, that's all fair. I nearly died like multiple times. So that's all fair. All fairness indeed. I can't even be mad at it. Okay, cool. Oh, that's done. Jesus. That was rough. Okay, I'm all healed, so I'm good. They almost killed me. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit, finish off this quest, go back, and then I am going to save it and call it a day. I don't think I can auto save. I don't think I can save when I'm here. Let me see in the middle of the field. Nope, it will not let me save in the middle of the field, so I'm gonna have to go back to the village. But until I can go back to the village, also let me see if I can fish here. That's not the fish I wanted, but alright. Maybe I need to have some different bait to catch a certain kind of fish. That's probably what the conclusion I'm about to come to on that. Alright, let's go over here. I have not found that aloe plant homegirl wanted. Okay, I got one bitter bug. Cool, I think I might have finished that quest too. Yes. Amazing, even. That's one less thing I have to worry about. Some of this stuff I'm gonna have to sell and get rid of. Alright, let's go into this forest and see if it'll allow me to save in the forest. Or do I have to actually go back to the village and do that? Let's see. Sir, would you please leave me alone? I am busy right now. Paralysis knife, that's gonna come in handy. Yeah, I'm just gonna head back to the village and save. Oh, it's a little up. I almost missed a pig. So cute. I'm gonna head back to the village. Ooh, blue mushrooms. That's exactly what I need to make more potions. So I'm gonna need potions now. So I'm gonna head back to the village. Alright, let's see if I can confirm. Can I get another egg if I go in here? Let's just see, because it has an egg carton, so I'm like, can I only carry that one? Or what? The people need to know, and by people, I mean me. Alright, get some mushrooms before we go. Alright, he said don't linger too long, so that might mean I'll get attacked. Alright, time to go. Let's get the hell out of here. He's like, something bad is gonna happen if you don't get your ass out of here soon. Alright. And last egg hunt I'm gonna do for the time. On this monster's den. Watch this be the one that I get jumped at. Watch, immediately this is gonna be the one I get jumped at. I'm here to steal your egg. I feel kind of bad taking their eggs, I'm not gonna lie. but it must be done. Alright, and we're good. Ooh, I got an A that time. I'll take it. A is for amazing. And I'm gonna collect stuff since I already killed the monsters here. I know this is gonna come bite me in the ass later when I'm like going to be collecting more stuff like one of these days while I'm going in a monster's den, and it's gonna be like, alright, you're doing too much. You're gonna get a monster now to beat your ass. And it's gonna be a really strong one that I can't fight back. Alright, can I get that pink and green egg? I'm curious. Nope. Nope. Guess I gotta go with this one. I think I go this way to get back to the village if I remember correctly. But you and I have to run a fade soon. Pretty sure it's back this way to go back to the village. Yeah, it is. Turn in our quest and be done. Oh, there are 2 egg things out here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm going back to... I'm going. So I need to eat. I'm starving right now. Do 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 do. We need like a fast transport back to the village. Alright, let's go turn these in. Nice. Nice. Alright, what other quest can I turn in really quick? Alright, perfect. So let's go inside and let's save. I know I did a couple of auto saves, but I want to make sure I actually do save for myself. Alright, so we did save it. Great, great, great. Alright, we're gonna exit the game, so we saved, so we should be all good. And it did say I could carry 12 eggs, so I'm gonna be egg hunting like crazy. Let's see if I can take a look here.
In ancient days, now long
Came in with that
ago.
pizza real quick. Alright, and we are done for today here. So let's take a look and see what we are going to be doing here. Alright. Yep, this is my first playthrough of this game here. You just came when I was getting ready to end stream here.
In ancient
But I will be
days,
continuing picking this back up next week on Wednesday here. But you all will be seeing me tomorrow with Astelara. We are going to be continuing Super Bunny Man. So it'll be same time tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific. I don't know. And it's Arizona time. I can't remember the other word. It'll be 6 p.m. Central and 7 p.m. Eastern. So I will see y'all all tomorrow, but I'm going to be heading out tonight so I can do it here. On Steam, and I started this game and we're playing on Steam in Japanese. Oh! So that's definitely helping you with your conversation here. So that's great. Do you find that you're understanding it a lot more now that you're playing the game and actually listening to it in Japanese? I guess we can get a little bit of talk time in before I go. Great, love to hear it. So that means you're learning and some things are sticking. The jokes are different. I hear that a lot with a lot of things that get translated in other languages from like Japan and like Korean stuff. The jokes don't come across as like clean at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to my talk screen really quick. I had a little bit of conversation here and I'm gonna quit the game. Yeah, a lot of the jokes don't translate well from like one language over to us, so that happens relatively frequently all the time. It kind of reminds me of like that one episode of Adventure Time where it was like Jake and Lady Rainicorn, and like Jake understands Korean and like she said something and Finn was like, what did she say? And he's like, oh, it actually doesn't translate over well. They cursed. This seems like one of the most child-friendly games I can imagine right about now. And they said a fluffy word? No, not in this. Well, I mean, unless you're the kid that, like, his parents got, you know, murked, then that's a different story. That would make sense here. He had every reason to, like, swear. Because, you know, his mom got, like, murdered. It was the cat. You know what? Naviru doesn't surprise me either, to be honest. He seems like he would be the one to let out a swear word here and there. But if it was the other kid, I get it. It's like your mom died within, like, the first 5 seconds of the game. Like, the first, okay, not 5 seconds, but like 2 minutes of the game. So I understand why you would, you know, swear. And I am changing his name to now Sasuke, because he gives, like, Sasuke-S vibes now that his mom is dead. Oh, I believe it. I believe Pokemon is heavily different in Japanese. Like, I 100% believe it. Because we all saw how, like, they heavily, what's the word I'm looking for? Edited? Or, what's the word I'm trying to say? Did the 4Kids verse? Censored it. That's the word I was trying to say. I'm like, it starts with a C. But it was heavily censored because everybody remembers the jelly-filled donut, which was a rice ball. And I didn't understand what was up with 4Kids wanting to censor everything back in the day. They're like, it's going to confuse kids. I'm like, well, I mean, they just didn't want us to know about culture, I guess, is what I was hearing. Repellus bug spray. I mean, I guess I could kind of accept that if it wasn't for the fact that, like, when you use a repel, it keeps away, like, more than just the bug Pokemon. Like, I don't... Zubat's a bat, so I don't really technically consider him a bug at all. So there's that. And, like, Geodude. Rock Drop. Professor Oak is Dr. Oak. Okay. That seems interesting here. I don't understand why I mean, I guess Professor makes sense. I don't know. I guess they just wanted to make sense for us here over on our side. Pokedex is Pokemon and Cycle. Okay, so why would we change that? Why would we change the Pokedex to from Pokemon Encyclopedia? Because like, it's not like kids are gonna be like, oh my god, an encyclopedia. We don't know what that is. Right, America, 100%. That is like an American. Like, we're changing. It's like, why? That doesn't make a lick of sense at all. Like, Pokedex. They could even said a Pokepedia. I would have accepted a Pokepedia because I'm like, okay, Pokemon Encyclopedia, but Pokedex, Pokemon Index, I guess. I don't know. America, we're weird. Pokepedia was a missed opportunity. I'm just gonna say that right now. It was a total missed opportunity. But that's America for you. We gotta do everything different. Like if all of us who grew up on anime, we know how heavily they censored a lot of stuff when we grew up in the early days of anime. Like Sailor Moon. We knew they weren't cousins. They were not cousins at all. It was not happening. Pidgey is pigeon. Yeah. So they do a lot of things where like they just basically call the animal by their name in Japan. Like they might just say their Japanese name, so they just call it by what it actually is, or like maybe like a sound that they might make. Beedrill is spear. Okay, that one's kind of a little bit different, but I guess that makes kind of sense. I don't know. I will say for Pokemon, I do like the names that they creatively come up with. I cannot lie. They gotta get a little bit creative with the names that they do when they're talking about Pokemon. So I do actually like that a little bit more. I'll move my screen over here. And there's actually some people that I watch on TikTok, or sometimes it'll pop up on my Facebook feed too, where like this guy and chick, they will I did not mean to close out of my Spotify. They will compare like the Pokemon names in English and Japan, and some of them are the same. And they do it for like other things too, like other games. Like they've done like what is it? Mario, and like they've done what else? They've done Pokemon, they've done Mario, they've done a couple other things here too. So when they compare the name of it to like what you call it, what we do in America, it's like some of them are similar. But like I know one is like Jigglypuff here is like called Puddin. And I want to say like when she evolves like pudding. So very interesting concept of what they have going there, where it's like, okay, what are y'all doing? Why are we doing this? Kamax. Does that mean like turtle? I have a feeling that means like turtle or something. But America, we do some weird stuff here. It's like, okay, I get it. They probably say like, oh, it doesn't translate well, so I get why with some of the things of Pokemon, but it's like y'all didn't have to change a rice ball into a jelly-filled donut. Y'all didn't have to do all that. Y'all didn't have to do that. That was unnecessary. Kame means turtle and max means maximum. See, that makes sense. I can roll with that one. 100%. I get that. Yeah, I can roll with that. That sounds like some of it makes sense. Some of it maybe I gotta look into some context there to see what's going on here as well with that. So that one does make a little bit of sense. I can see why they would want to change that one. They're like, let's just change that one. Let's just change that one 100%. Let's not go there with that one. That one I did know. They're like, we're not trying to catch a fade here. Just like how, like, with Jinx, instead of making her, like, black, they made her purple instead. And it's like, I see why y'all did that. I 100% see. Because we would have had had an uproar here. Imagine you're a kid and you're, like, telling your parents, like, yeah, I got this Pokemon. Look at this Pokemon card. What's his name? It's Blackie. Excuse me? What in the actual fuck did you just say? His name is what? Yeah, his name is Blackie. Oh. We have some issues here. Probably shouldn't be playing Pokemon anymore. So I get why America was like, let's go ahead and translate that one to something completely different. But then again, they did it for all of the other evolutions too. I don't know where they came. It was like Eevee, but then they had the suffix Eon, like Jolteon, Glaceon, Vaporeon. They have all those options there too. So I'm like, let's just maybe something like evolution. So Eon's like a short for evolution. That's what I'm gonna roll with here. Thunders makes sense. Thunders makes sense. That 100% makes sense to me. Like, I can roll with that one with Jolteon. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So sometimes they call them by their elements and what they do here. Alright, y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and head out because I do need to actually eat and get some rest because I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. But I will be back tomorrow. And I'm going to be streaming with my bestie, Astalara here. We're going to be streaming Super Buddy Man. So, and my cat is also screaming at the door for me to come out the room because he wants attention. He's needy. So I will catch y'all later. I hope y'all all have an amazing night. And thank you also for stopping by. I will see y'all tomorrow.